Hello and welcome to the Entrepreneur Experts Cafe, sponsored by Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel, a community by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs, helping entrepreneurs and experts get their business to the next level. I'm Kimberly Crow, your host, and today we're joined by Dante Miller, who is a real estate coaching expert. Welcome, Dante.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Super glad to have you here. So we're going to talk about real estate and all things real estate. But before we do, tell us how you became, maybe a little bit about your story, how you became passionate about real estate in this particular area.
Sure thing. For the last 27 years, I've been running real estate, mortgage, lending, and construction companies. And I recently moved to a new state and I've been asked to help a lot of people grow their companies. So I became a platform that I didn't expect, but now I do. I coach over 73 professionals in their field and looking to grow that platform.
Awesome. All right. So tell us, when people come to you, where are they usually? Are they they have a pile of cash they want to invest? They have no cash and they're looking to make money. Where are they in their worlds and where are they going?
There's a couple different people. So usually a lot of my clients are realtors themselves or lenders themselves that are trying to grow their businesses. So I spend a lot of time coaching them. And real estate investors, usually newbies, but people that maybe tried to rental property here or there. And we coach them on flipping properties, creating passive income, Airbnb, stuff like that. So either real estate professionals, multitasking, growing their wealth, or individuals growing their investments in real estate. So a little bit of both.
All right, awesome. So talk to me a little bit about flipping in the market today. Like and when we're recording this, we're actually sort of, I wouldn't say in the middle of COVID. Hopefully we're at the tail end of COVID, but a lot's been going on with the real estate market because of environmental factors like that. So tell us a little bit about what the flipping market's like right now. Is it always a good time, or are sometimes better than others, or are some markets better than others?
It depends. So through the different market times, there's been different leverages to invest or do. Right now, the main business plan is the low interest rates allow for long-term debt. So instead of like buy, fixing, and selling, most of my clients were looking at buy, fixing, and renting and trying to establish long-term debt and save our cash for when rates go up. So usually flipping to rental, flipping to Airbnb, putting it into a long-term game. There's not as many properties available, so a little bit tougher competition, and prices are a little higher, but long-term rates being lower is better than prices being higher. So right now it's buy and hold.
Buy and hold right now. Okay, good. And then when interest rates go up, that's the time to use your cash. Is that right?
Yeah, hopefully by then, if you've done correctly, you've leveraged some properties where you have some equity, and then you get line of credits for that, so you can buy, fix, and sell. Or if you have enough cash, obviously use the cash. But short-term, high interest rate loans are not that bad if they're only short-term. So either way, cash or lines of credit short-term is what we want to use to flip in the future. And oftentimes we won't hold them anymore. We'll just keep the ones from this next year or two that we've been able to capture at a long-term fixed rate.
What if you don't have any money to start? Like if you're like, oh, I don't have any cash right now. I don't have, like I'm looking to do this because I want to make money and I
Right.
don't have a lot of cash right now to start.
Most of the last 20 flips or so that we've done has been people with little to no money. Part of the reason is there's some unique tricks that come into play where we can get sellers to carry a second lien, or we can get other parties, investors that don't want to really be too involved. They just want to lend a little bit of money. And so typically on a lot of the flips, we have an investor going in with little to no cash and getting out cash back a little bit, but not a huge ton, but allowing them to flip a property with hardly any money. At one point in time before COVID, we were able to do it completely with no money out of pocket. Now, many of the times people are having to come up maybe 20 to 30 grand, but there's investors out there willing to lend that at a slight high premium, and they spend their time making their money that way while you can get your first few flips off the ground. And then once you got a few and get your equity, then you can get a line of credit against that equity to take care of yourself without having to rely on others.
All right, fair enough. All right, so what's the Airbnb angle? How does that play in?
Well, one of the bigger trends nowadays is to do Airbnb, and the main reason is one, your clients or customers don't stay there for long term, so they're easier to evict per se, and you usually get a higher clientele level, and they usually pay more per stay. So you can technically take small properties in good locations that might not seem like great deals to fix and flip and be able to turn a high profit revenue. Um, for example, a 2-bedroom, 1 bath in a certain location may rent for $1,000 a month, but Airbnb for $3,000 or $4,000 a month. And so it has a little bit more cost to get in because you usually have to put like furnishings and supplies, and you've got to be able to keep it clean, and a little bit harder on the management side. But it's a lot more fun, and it feels like a little vacation spot. And oftentimes you can just block it out for friends and family too. So it's give a
All
little
right.
twist to it.
Nice. Okay. So if people want to work with you directly, how can they do that?
The best thing is to usually visit me on my website, www.dantecmiller.com, and you can book a meeting with me and one-on-one, and we just talk ideas and discuss plans. And it's typically the way it works is you can do that, or you can reach out to me on my cell phone, of course, too. I'm always available 7 days a week, 361-688-3663.
All right. Do you want to say that again and spell it out for the folks that are here on the audio version of the podcast?
Sure thing. So the website again is www.dantecmiller.com, and the phone number is 361-688-3663.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks so much, Dante, for being here. I really appreciate it. And before we let you go, any final words for our crew?
No, just if you're looking for someone to help you, I'm here. I'm in all the real estate angles, so hopefully I can help you grow your passive income and your real income. Thank you so much.
Perfect. All right. This has been another episode of Entrepreneur Experts Cafe. We'll see you next time. I'm Kimberly Crow. Cheers.